At this point, I'm actually embarrassed for these Rapture people for not even having this date on their radar. Not a day in advance, not a week in advance. I mean, this is embarrassing at this point. Trump says, I mean, I'll tell you, I'll show you why. I'm trying not to post these videos, honestly. But the stuff I'm finding about this date is out of control. This is why I'll never post another video like they do if they're incorrect. All right? This is... okay. Trump mixes 9/11 with 7/11. Who calls 9/11 7/11? Nobody, unless there's a code. Okay? Check this. Trump's second fake assassination was on September 15th. What was the date? 7/11. Let's check out when his first fake assassination attempt was. It was on July 13th. And what we see yesterday, if the month is 5, you add 6 to it. That's 11. His first assassination thing was on 1/16. Precisely his 2 attempts were on 7/11 and 9/11. Because 6s are 9s. 7/11 and 9/11. Why is that important? Of the date, how does that connect to September 26th and 27th? Let me show you the only day that's 7/11 and 9/11. And here we are. The exact day right here. What month are we in? We're in month 11. And the days in January 17th and 18th, which is the connection to September 26th and 27th, the day literally is 1/16 when you use the Jewish month and Jewish day. And when you use the Gentile month, month 1, and look at that day, it's 1/17. Literally, the only day that 7/11 is 9/11 is September 27th. Right there. September 27th. And it's the exact 2 days of his 2 fake assassination attempts. They're just mocking the living hell out of these people right now. I'm telling you, I don't understand how these people looking at dates for the rapture and such cannot come up with this day. It's downright embarrassing. Dr. Barry All with all his stuff on the blackboard cannot come up with this date. Are you kidding me right now? I'm not knocking people. It's embarrassing. Why are they even ridiculous? So not only do you have the trumpet being blown on the exact day that we're looking at, September 26th, 27th, and the exact 2 days connected to his fake assassination. I mean, you cannot make that up. September 15th being 7/11, and now you got this apocalypse delay. Trump keeps promising a doom that never comes. Look at this timestamp, 3/14. What day do we keep looking at? Let's go look at 3/14 on the Jewish calendar. There's month 3, and there's the 14th. May 23rd. And what day is May 23rd? Precisely September 26th and 27th. And we have an article about the apocalypse. It's mind-blowing. They're literally giving this date over and over and over again. And it's embarrassing that 8 billion people on Earth, I haven't seen any other videos of them, people just pointing out this simple, extremely simple day. Ridiculous. Well, we're on the topic of, is 7/11, the New York Nuke video PSA we talked about the other day that New York released on 7/11. And look at that timestamp, 129.
So there's been a nuclear attack. Don't ask me how or why, just know that the big one has hit, okay? So...
Don't ask me how or why it's on 7/11. You can ask me how or why it's on 7/11 because they're going to nuke New York on the end of July, on September 26th or 27th. That's how or why. Give me a break, man. 7/11? Where are these rapture people at? Now they're... Oh, God, I'm not going to say anymore. You have a mainstream article of Trump blaming Jews, okay? With a little Hitler symbolism right there. Literally, Trump blaming Jews, okay? Unreal. Let's look at this timestamp. Okay, so I'm in the Central Time Zone, but you got to code everything with the Eastern Time Zone. And look at that timestamp. 126. 126. Are you kidding me? The exact date on September 26th is 126. And then we're talking about Jews. Come on, man. All right, Donnie After Dark. Let's check out some Donnie Darko over here. Check out his calendar. on Donnie Darko. Decem means 10, and our month 10 is October. Okay? October 23rd is what it says. That's when the X's stop, October 23rd. Let's see when that is. And what do you know? What do you know? When is the 23rd? What is the month Decem means? It means 10. What does Adar mean? Adar is 12. So there's your December 23rd connected to October 23rd, precisely on the Sunday, on the only calendar we've been looking at, which is this March 5th, January connection, right? And here's March 5th we talked about the other day. I'll show you about March 5th in a second, but we talked about ad nauseum on March 5th over and over. March 5th on the Hebrew, the white calendar is the Hebrew, is actually 12/25, Christmas. And if you use the Torah date on this calendar, that date was 12/23, precisely connected to the 23rd and Donnie Darko. Guys, come on now. Let's look at Donnie Darko's arm. And there's Donnie's arm. Literally, the date, 6/28, we know that's obviously September 28th, right there. That's when it all ends. And this is the end of the world, okay? But it begins, or the big day, 12/24. Let's look at when 12/24 is. Okay, there it is, September 27th, 12/24. What does Elul mean? Elul means 12. And there's your Donnie Darko, 12/24. And his arm says 6/28. Okay, look at the date, 6/28. It's the 25th. Right there. So 12/24. So the date we're looking at, precisely connected to Donnie Darko's arm and his calendar, is exactly this date, the 26th and 27th. That calendar connected to 12/23, like I just showed you, and his arm is 12/24. Precisely, you can't even argue it. Even Donnie Darko is pointing to September 26th and 27th. I mean, this is why I'll never, ever do another video again. There is no way that there is another date that has this many connections on top of all the 8-day songs and codings and movies. This is out of control at this point. All right, and seriously, look at the release date on this movie. 10/26. 10/26. The exact day, what does Decem mean? Decem means 10. There's your 10/26 date, precisely connected to Donnie Darko. And if you see the Back to Future movie, let me show you that. Right here, Back to the Future, October 26th, the same day. And what are we saying? 0 is not a number. So if 0 is not a number, that's your exact date, 1/26. Not only is the Donnie Darko release that connects to his arm, but it's also the date that connects directly to our September 26th, 27th coding. And November 5th, we've looked at it nauseum, but let's look at it one more time. And there's your November 5th right there on the January 17th date that we've been looking at nonstop. Your 7/11 is 9/11 date. Literally every single movie, song, book. I mean, let's look at Bye Bye Miss American Pie real quick one more time. I mean, even Bye Bye Miss American Pie was on 5/26. And what month are we in? On that calendar we keep showing, in January, month 5. 5/26 precisely, the date we've been showing nonstop. Even Bye Bye Miss American Pie, Donnie Darko, Trump's 2 fake assassination attempts, all of this connected to this date, the 26th and 27th. Man, if nothing happens on that day, holy moly. Oh, I guess nothing happens. But my God, how do people not see this? If you're looking at a date, I mean, not everyone's looking at dates, but if you're looking at a date when World War III starts, I mean, there is no other date besides the evening of the 26th into sometime on the 27th. There is literally no other day. Could be midday 26, but I'm looking at the evening of the 26th into the 27th. I mean, my God, man. And here's Hezbollah saying that they're going to do October 7th again and again. What is the only day that you can do October 7th again and again? Is Shemini Azrat. What they're telling you is they're going to do Shemini Azrat again and again. And look at the caption, October 22nd. What is the exact day we're looking at on that calendar? Literally the 22nd. Okay? And we just said October. 0 is not a number, so that's 122. They're literally giving you this date, October's 22nd. And if you go to that Jewish calendar back on October 7th, which I won't, but if you do, it was obviously the 22nd. The Jewish day was the 22nd. The month was October. Do you see how they do this? October was the month. 22nd was the Jewish day on October 7th. They're literally telling you that's exactly how they're doing this. So October 7th over and over again, the only day you can do October 7th over and over again is the exact day we're looking at, Shemini Ezrat and Shimshat Torah. Unbelievable. All right, here's the finale right here. I'm going to tell you. Okay, the moon phase on September 26th. That's how important the moon is to these people. September 26th, there's the moon phase on iPad Go. Look at the moon on September 26th. I said this before, but I'm going to show you even a little bit more. Okay, the moon phase on September 26th is the exact moon phase with the Islam guy right here. Okay, now this is how important the moon is to them. Okay, Bitcoin, crypto, I don't follow too much, but look at the moon phase on crypto. Okay, see that white? That's the full moon. The blue is the new moon. Look at crypto. This is 95% of the time. You can do this yourself. There's actually a moon phase chart or a moon phase index or whatever you want to call it. You can add the moon phases onto your chart, for God's sake. When there's a new moon, crypto starts going down. When there's a full moon, crypto starts going up. When there's a new moon, crypto starts going down. When there's a full moon, crypto starts going up. When there's a new moon, crypto's... I mean, my God, the moon, this crypto stuff is a complete scam. Look at this. Like, they move it on moon phases 95% of the time. It's not every time, but 95%, 95 out of 100 times, there's a new moon, crypto's going to go down. 95 out of 100 times there's a full moon, crypto's going to go up into the new moon. Once you get to the new moon, it's going to start doing its descent down. Come on, man. Like, these moon phases control a whole lot of what they do. These people are literally, they're all about symbolism. They're all about telling you what they're doing, putting it right in front of your face, and making the rapture clowns look like nothing but clowns. Oh, it's the 17th. It's the 18th. Now I can see one of the rapture clowns somewhere in the middle of October. These people are knuckleheads. Stop listening to them, is my point. If anything happens, September 26th, 27th, there's no other date that they're giving you. They're literally giving you everything on a silver platter. Unreal. All right, have a great day.